Attention travel junkies! Today, I am going to give you a spin of Ireland, and if you want to see some seriously stunning landscapes, indulge in some hearty grub, and drink your weight in whiskey, then you're in luck. But no, there are no leprechauns, rainbows, and pots of gold. Maybe. From the dramatic Cliffs of Moher to the charming streets of Galway, I have the inside scoop on the must-see spots. So ditch the tourist traps, grab a pint of the black stuff, and let's get this party started. Number 12. Dublin. If you haven't been to Dublin, have you really experienced Ireland at all? From Oscar Wilde to James Joyce and George Bernard Shaw, this place is a literary giant. And then, it's a dream come true for all those who are into grown-up juice. Let me introduce you to the Guinness Storehouse. It's like Willy Wonka's golden ticket to a house of beers. And then get ready to be charmed by the lively Temple Bar District, where the beer flows like the River Liffey, which, by the way, is also worth a stroll. Dublin is more than just drinks and pints, although let's be honest, they're a pretty big draw. You can also visit St. Patrick's Cathedral, which will have you praying for more, and the Irish Emigration Museum. You can get your cultural fix. Come for art, have some drinks, and leave feeling cultured. So what's stopping you? Number 11. Giant's Causeway. Giant's Causeway in Ireland is a place where you can witness 60 million years of tectonic plate movement, lava flows, and erosion all in one conveniently located site. Be prepared to have your mind blown by the perfectly shaped 37,000 hexagon-shaped basalt columns. According to the legend, they must have been sculpted by giants because nature couldn't possibly create something so geometrically perfect. Plus, who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory, right? Or if you're feeling brave, venture down the steps to sea level and confront the raw power of the ocean and the forces that created these magnificent rocks. So pack your bags, grab your sense of wonder, and get ready to feel incredibly small at the Giant's Causeway in Ireland. Or, just take some awesome Instagram photos. Whatever floats your boat. Number 10. Cliffs of Moher. Are you feeling a little too safe and comfortable in your daily routine? Do you long for the thrill of staring into the abyss and contemplating your own morality? Look no further than the Cliffs of Moher in Ireland. Rising a vertigo-inducing 210 meters above the Atlantic Ocean, these cliffs attract almost 1 million visitors each year who are eager to test their nerve and their Instagram skills. Just be sure to check the weather report before you go, because nothing ruins a good cliff experience like getting blown off of it. If standing on the edge of a massive drop isn't quite enough excitement for you, why not take a boat tour from Doolin and enjoy the cliffs from a whole new angle? It's the perfect way to feel the wind in your hair and the stomach-churning sensation of looking straight down into the abyss. Your inner daredevil will thank you. Number 9. Connemara and Galway. Connemara! Michel Sardou wasn't lying when he said it was enchanting, and he should know he's French. This little slice of paradise is perfect for all you hiking lovers out there. Just be prepared to share the trails with a few woolly locals. Yeah, I'm talking about sheep. Lots and lots of sheep. But hey, at least they're cute. And if you're looking for a break from all that nature, just hop on over to Galway, a charming little town that's big on culture, friendliness, and festivals. And maybe you can beat Ed Sheeran at darts there somewhere. Seriously, they love to party here. If there's not a festival happening, they'll just make one up. I heard they even have a Let's Celebrate Tuesdays event. Okay, I made that up, but you get the point. So whether you're into hiking, sheep watching, or just having a good time, Connemara and Galway have got you covered. Number 8. Burren. The Burren? Sounds like a fancy cheese or something, but no. It's actually a desert region in County Clare covered in limestone and rocks and dotted with caves and fossils. And get this, there's actually flora there. Who knew rocks could support life? You'll see a bunch of pretty flowers, which is nice if you're into that sort of thing. Oh, and there's a really old rock thing called the Dolmen of Pulnabrone. It's like 5,800 years old. And apparently, this whole lunar landscape was the inspiration for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I can totally see Frodo and Sam wandering around here. Or maybe it was Gollum who wandered around here, because there's a cave called Pol Nagollum. Anyway, if you're into rocks and flowers and old stuff, and maybe some Tolkien-related myth, then the Burren is the place for you. Just don't expect to find any cheese. Number 7. Aran Islands. With their rugged beauty and a small population of hardy fishermen and peasants, the Aran Islands are a throwback to a simpler time. Forget the usual tourist hotspots. On Aran, you'll be greeted with Gia Hoich instead of Hi, because apparently God is always with you when you're on these islands. Sounds comforting, right? Whether you explore the islands on foot or by bike, you'll be treated to stunning views and the invigorating sensation of being whipped by the wind and spray. And who knows, you might even spot some shaggy sheep, which apparently have something to do with those famous Aran sweaters that everyone keeps talking about. But no, really, there's more to the Aran Islands than just sheep and wind. There are ancient ruins to explore, bird colonies to observe, and landscapes that will take your breath away. So why settle for the usual tourist traps when you can have a truly authentic Irish experience on the Aran Islands? Number 6. Rock of Cashel. Attention history buffs and lovers of all things medieval. Rock of Cashel is basically a set of old buildings that date all the way back to the 4th century. So if you're into that kind of thing, you will not be disappointed. History is not the only strong pursuit of Rock of Cashel, which is a mouthful honestly. It's also the perfect place to get your fill of religious heritage. Does it entice you to walk in the footsteps of King Angus, who apparently got baptized there by none other than St. Patrick himself? Well, then you might have found the right place to satisfy your history pangs. The Rock of Cashel has housed everyone, from kings to monks to ecclesiastics over the centuries. Plus, you won't find Romanesque frescoes anywhere else in Ireland like the ones in the Chapel of Cormac. Sure, the Rock of Cashel might be a little bit abandoned these days, but that just adds to the charm, right? Number 5. Killarney National Park. Have you ever fantasized of going around in a horse carriage? In Killarney National Park, you can have your Cinderella moment served up to you. Here, you can take a break from the pubs and sheep sightings and head to this lovely park located in County Kerry. You can see a range of species, from swans to otters and even Ireland's native red deer. With its beautiful Muckross house and gardens, it's a perfect spot for a picnic with your squad. Number 4. Belfast. Once plagued by religious conflicts, Belfast is now all about industrial and commercial growth, which is great news for all the shopaholics out there. But fear not, history buffs. Belfast hasn't forgotten its past, as evidenced by its numerous museums and the famous murals adorning the city's walls. And who could forget the Titanic? Apart from Jack. Yes, that tragic ship was built here, and you can learn all about it at the Titanic Belfast Experience, because what's more fun than reliving a disaster? No, but apart from that, you can enjoy a great panoramic view from the Cave Hill, or soak up into the city's quirky vibe at the charming Cathedral Quarter. Number 3. Glendalough. Just a few kilometers away from the bustling metropolis of Dublin is Glendalough, a tranquil oasis. This 6th century monastery, founded by St. Kevin, is a must-visit for those seeking spiritual enlightenment, historical insights, and a break from the chaos of city life. It's a must-visit for the Instagram-worthy views of the lakes, forests, and mountains that surround the monastery. But let's not forget the real reason people come here: to climb a 30-meter tower that has no bathroom and was meant to be used as a Viking shelter. Sure, the unfinished 9th century cathedral is impressive, but it's the round tower that steals the show. Who wouldn't want to hide out in there during a Viking raid? It's like a historical game of hide and seek. So pack a picnic, grab your camp, and head down to Glendalough for a day of peaceful contemplation, stunning scenery, and a touch of adventure. Number 2. Skellig Michael. Skellig Michael, the perfect destination for those who love to climb steep steps and talk to birds. Sure, the monks who used to live there might have left centuries ago, but the puffins, gulls, and gannets have taken over and made it their own. And who needs human companionship when you have such a beautiful view? To get to the ruins of the small churches, cells, and tombs left behind by those long-gone monks, you'll need to climb 600 steps. But hey, what's a little dizziness and shortness of breath when you're in the land of Star Wars? Yes, that's right. Skellig Michael even made an appearance in the latest movie. So come on, channel your inner Jedi and take a hike in the footsteps of Luke Skywalker. Number 1. Cork. Cork is a place for all kinds of feelings and people. You can stroll through the Victorian district and be amazed by the colorful houses that will make you feel like you're walking through a candy store. If you're feeling peckish, head to the English market and feast on the local produce that will make your taste buds dance like a group of Irish step dancers. And hey, if you're looking for some spooky thrills, you can take a trip to the Cork City Gaol Prison and feel the hair at the back of your neck stand up. You can also gawk at stunning galleries and museums dotted around the city. Uncork some steam and let loose here. And let's not forget the charming towns nearby, like Cove and Kinsale, where you can soak up the picturesque scenery and learn a thing or two about Irish history. And if you're up for some adventure, climb up to Charles Fort and enjoy the view like a medieval king or queen. Thanks for watching. Let me know your favorite spots in the comments. See you next time.